Hello there and welcome. Today I want to talk about something very special, a show that, for many, holds a kind of tender, first love magic. It's a Korean BL web drama called Where Your Eyes Linger. Imagine this, you're in high school, and you live in the same house with your crush. That's the world of Taeju and Gook. Taeju, the rich heir with his playful bravado, and Gook, his loyal, silent shadow and bodyguard, who has a huge crush on him. What's so compelling about this drama, and why it stayed with so many of us, is how deceptively simple it is. There are no wild supernatural plot twists. There are no fireworks every 5 seconds. It's just two guys navigating their world, their history, and their emotions. And in that quiet, intimate space, a kind of tension blooms. Subtle, slow, and deeply felt. Now, let's talk about Taeju. He's not a brooding, tortured soul. He's impulsive, a little reckless, used to getting what he wants. And yet, living under his father's gaze feels suffocating. He has freedom in one way, but in another he's tightly controlled. So he leans on Gook, his bodyguard since childhood. The very man whose arms are meant to protect him. Over time, Taeju teases him, leans in, draws lines, and then redraws them, in ways only the heart understands. And Gook, oh Gook. He's the pillar, the muscle, the safe space. But he's also someone who sculpts wire into delicate shapes. That's his secret. His strength hides a creative soul. He's been protecting Taeju for years, not just physically, but emotionally. And somewhere along the way he falls. Hard. But falling is easy when the other person is right there. What's harder is admitting it, especially when it feels like saying it could ruin everything. Then enters Hae-mi, the new girl at school. She's quirky, bright, and completely unafraid. She likes Gook. Taeju, wanting to lash out of his own confusion, becomes a sort of matchmaker, pushing Gook toward her, hoping it will distract them both. But instead it cracks something open. It forces Taeju to confront what he's been denying, and forces Gook to decide whether he keeps guarding his heart or lets himself be seen. That tension, the push and pull, is at the heart of the drama. There's a confrontation, a powerful moment at school after a dodgeball game that fans still talk about. It's raw, it's messy, hopeful, angry, tender. It's a turning point. And by the end, when they finally admit something crucial, it's like the air shifts. They see each other. As for the romance, it's subtle, but it's not hollow. There's love in the silence, in the lingering glances, in the things left unsaid. The actors convey so much with their eyes. Jang Woo-soo, who plays Gook, is especially good at that. His gaze holds years of loyalty and longing. And Han Gi-chan as Taeju brings that contradiction of entitlement and vulnerability, and you find yourself rooting for him, even when he messes up. Now, what about the ending? Some fans expressed longing for more. There's a happy resolution, and yes, they do finally kiss, but it's brief. It's the kind of jump ahead a few years ending that feels earned, but also bittersweet. You want more, but you also feel satisfied, like you've come home with them, together. Because here's the thing. This drama doesn't need flash. It doesn't need grand gestures or over-the-top declarations. Its power comes from restraint, from what is hidden, not what is shown. And I think that subtlety is exactly why it resonates so much. For many viewers, it became a quiet revolution. In the fandom spaces, Reddit, Viki, Twitter, people described their experience. Goosebumps, a piece of art. They didn't have to show skin for me to feel the longing. There's a community that grew around this kind of tenderness. People rewatched, discussed, dissected. They connected. To me, what Where Your Eyes Linger really shows is that love is not always loud. Sometimes love is the weight of a shared silence, the electricity of a glance, the bravery of simply saying, I like you. And in that, there is something radical. So, if you haven't seen it, or if you saw it years ago, maybe revisit. Watch how Taeju and Gook move through their world. Listen for the words they don't say. Feel the gravity of their friendship and how it shifts. Because for me, that is what makes this drama a little piece of magic. Two young men discovering that what's been there all along, in the way they look at each other, in the way their lives are intertwined, might just be love. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Did you watch Where Your Eyes Linger? What did it feel like for you? Until next time, Keep your heart on pause, but your curiosity wide open.